We can't drive off until we get this off. All the brown stuff, I'm hoping that's not poo. That is just the weirdest thing ever. It is 7 AM and this is 12 hours in Transylvania. I always thought that was just made up, like for the stories and stuff with Dracula. Obviously Dracula's made up, or is he? I don't know, we'll soon find out. But Transylvania itself is actually a region in Romania and I can't wait to go and see it. It looks sick. This is Lily's first time driving abroad. She's doing all right, to be fair. As you can see, literally, it's so foggy, but it's cool. We got a free upgrade in this car, which I'm not happy about because the only time I can't drive, we get an upgrade. The last one I drove was a Fiat Panda in Tenerife. I had shoulder surgery 3 weeks ago. It's been a long time coming. I've had history of recurrent dislocations. The most traumatic one recently being on a trip away with United. It was raining at Manchester Airport and I slipped on a plane stairs and it came out straight away. Unfortunately / fortunately, they managed to get me in pretty quickly after seeing the surgeon, but that meant that I was coming on this trip with my arm in a sling. Not a clue how much this is. It's been quite cheap overall though. Yesterday we went out for a meal and got pretty much every traditional Romanian dish. It only cost about £25 each. 47 quid to fill it?
Yeah.
That's mad. Did not expect this at all. Literally like Christmas decorations everywhere. Look at it. What a service station this is. We just bought a tree very similar to this, not nowhere near as big obviously. Could do with some red baubles actually, we actually do need them. But we don't have any room. We just carry these rucksacks with us because with Ryanair and stuff like that, it's cheaper if you just bring your rucksack. If you get one of them bags on Amazon that are like Ryanair friendly, game changer guys. Salami sandwich there, £2.43. Unreal. Coffee is acquired. It's bloody well hot actually. It's burning my finger. Ah shit. Just went to set off then. The car was like making some grinding noises. Just looked in this front wheel. A pair of underpants just ravelled around the brake disc. What is that? We can't drive off until we get this off. I've honestly never in my life had anything like this at all, but that's what was stuck in it. That is gammy, that. All the brown stuff, I'm hoping that's not poo. It's definitely brake dust in it. We're gonna crack on and see how it goes, but that is just the weirdest thing ever. I don't even know when that happened because we pulled up to the service station and it was like absolutely fine, and then all of a sudden we came out of the service station and then that noise started happening. But I've never seen anything like that ever. I don't think that'll ever happen again. Has it even happened to anybody before? I don't know. They weren't even nice boxes either. It's not like a nice brand. Gammy old little horrible things. So we've arrived. It's a car park that you can park in. If you just put your pin into Bran Castle, and you'll see this car park that I'm currently in now. We're going to pay. I'll let you know how much it is. So it was £3.50 for an hour, which is a pretty good value, definitely. We're walking down. It looks pretty busy actually. You think it would be a quiet time of year, but it does seem busy. And also online, don't be put off by the fact that it says it's closed. Because I read before we came that the insides were closed, but by the looks of it, it's still open. Look at this architecture. Absolutely mint. This is the things you don't see in Bucharest. So if you want to see anything like this, you've got to come out into the countryside. Follow the crowd. So yeah, we just walked through that archway and you get the first sighting of Bran Castle. It's either Peles or Pele. I'm not too sure how you pronounce it specifically, but it looks really, really impressive. I don't think I've seen an architecture style like this. We're walking to the photo spot. On Google Maps, you'll see a pin which says photo spot for Bran Castle. And it looks like it's going to be a great view. So we're going to walk there first and then we're going to walk up the path to the actual grounds and see what that's like as well. So we're at the photo spot. To be honest, it's probably better up there because you can see more of the front of it. I think maybe they've pinned it as down here because there is some markets. They probably want you to come and buy stuff from these, which is fair enough. On the drive down, we've seen quite a lot of these perched up on the side of the road. Some of them not very like high budget, which was nice. It was just local people trying to sell stuff. Almost similar to what they do in Thailand. If anyone's been, or Asia in general, they just pop up on the side of the road. But yeah, I feel like the photo spot's more to take you down here to pay for things. So most castles are built to kind of like protect an area or act as like a deterrent, I guess. But this one, it was almost just built as like a nice home. So it was commissioned by King Carol I, and his statue is just outside of here. And there is a statue of King Carol I as well in Bucharest in Revolution Square. What I find mental is it was one of the first castles in Europe to have central heating and electricity put into it.
So you can buy tickets either online to go inside, because I think they've turned it into a museum now, or you can buy tickets actually like on the site. There's a few like stations before you actually get onto the grounds of the castle that you can buy tickets from.
Slightly different styles. Almost reminds me of like back at home that, in like traditional like English buildings. This is quite funny, look at a modern LED bulb in there. That used to be like that back then. So just next to the entrance sign, you can actually go through this archway here, and I recommend it because this appears like an inner courtyard to the castle. Oh, it's so nice as well. Look how cool they are. There's two there. So the stag head's actually just a decorative piece, and it's seen pretty commonly across a lot of European castles. It's basically just a nod to the royal hunting back in the day when it was more accepted. There it is. Bran Castle.
So the entrance to the castle was about a 5-minute walk from where we parked the car, so nice and close. It was starting to get quite busy. We thought that we'd be able to get closer to it without actually having to pay. One ticket was £15, and that includes a tour as well. On a little side note to that, I'm actually really proud of myself for driving that section. One thing about this is, it's at the top of the hill. So this is Queen Marie's bedroom. The two doors opening into the room with the oldest elements of the castle, which date back to 1693. No idea where this is going. So this is the courtyard view from above. Now, this is insane. This is proper like medieval, old school.
So you've just seen some parts of Bran Castle inside then. It's so impressive, this. I actually didn't realise how big it actually is. Because when you're down here in the park, you see the mound it's built upon. But this is the castle, like I mentioned before about the Pillars one, which wasn't built as a deterrent or as a guard. This is. So it said in there, this is built purely to protect. Somewhere along this path, or down the road at least, there's a little hike you can do. Actually, there's that white cross just above that grey rock. If you try and head to that, I'll leave some map coordinates for you. Actually, don't walk down that path. It's private property down there. So I think we're gonna have to go back out to like the entrance bit and then walk along this road. See the traffic here. It's chaos. People are like sat at the cars back there. Didn't expect it to be this busy at this time of year. Because everything I read online before we came honestly said that for one, it was shut. Don't be put off coming at any time of the year down here. So I think, guys, it's literally a makeshift sort of path that people have decided to climb over the years. So yeah, it's this here. It's very steep, look at Lily. It's coming down I'm concerned about, to be fair. Coming down. As you can tell, it's hard that, it's quite steep. Probably don't do that if it's rained or raining, because it's very slippy. But we've made it to the cross. So, oh, it's a bit freaky this, but here's the view. That's class.
I fell on my arse on the way down, but the view was amazing from up there. Definitely worth it if you have time to go up there.
Make sure you've got the footwear and the weather's alright, not to be boring. But yeah, I mean, I did it with one arm, so I'm pretty sure you'll manage, it's fine. We're driving to Sibiu now, which is the last stop of the trip. 2 hours 15 away. We're getting there about 3:30. Sunset's at 10 to 5, sorry. So we're going to plan to have a little look around, get something to eat, and then we need to be leaving by probably 4:45. So by sunset we need to be leaving back to the airport. We have arrived in Sibiu, and now we're on a race against time to go see a few things that we've got saved in the old town. Parking was a nightmare. It is so busy, this place. I did not expect it because it looks like a tiny town.
And we've already got one parking it this trip because
Lily put her own car reg in. That was at home, not the new car. First one is Stairs Passage, which just looks like a nice photo spot. I assume it's down here, where the stairs are for Stairs Passage. Around the corner, there should be an archway. Pretty cool. So that was the Stairs Passage. Yeah, just a medieval sort of staircase leading through some medieval arches, which is quite nice. So we can fly and visit this, but you can already tell this place is stunning, and I kind of wish we came here instead of Bucharest. This here is the Gild's Tree. So it's basically like a wooden sculpture that nods to the past artists in the city who once thrived here. So I'm guessing this is all their tools. Next up, the Bridge of Lies. So the legend is that if a lie is spoke on this bridge, it will collapse. It's a mix between a certain word that sounds similar to the Bridge of Lies, and that is Lingenbrook.
Or Lugenbrook.
Or Lugenbrook, something like that. Just in front of us is the council tower, built in between two main squares in Sibiu, and also built in the 12th century. That's even older than Bran Castle. Oh, no way. There's Christmas markets on. Oh, I'm fuming. We missed the Bucharest ones because they don't arrive until like next week.
We're going to have a quick look in, and obviously we have to pick something up before we go.
This is the great thing about seeing something like this last minute though, like how many people know of this place? Because I definitely didn't know this town existed. Even like when I knew obviously a bit about Romania with Bucharest. I'm so happy we found it, even if it is last minute, because I'd love to come back here. Yeah, and it's massive as well, you know?
Yeah.
It's really big. You search it on Google and you'd be surprised. I thought it was like an old medieval town, and they're usually quite small, but no, this is big, and it's got a lot of character about it. And that's something I think Bucharest was missing a little bit, but that might be because it got influenced by Soviet era slightly, so. But this has really kept its tradition. So in front of us is Potter's Tower, a medieval defences tower which dates back to the 14th century. It's connected by a wall down to another tower down there. So nice. All the cobble streets, and it's been consistent everywhere. We've not left cobbles, I just love it. Look at this, it's just a vibe, like the sight lines again. So we're walking to the Carpenter's Tower now, and the previous one was Potter's Tower. I think they look pretty identical.
Connected by this wall.
Yeah, and they're connected by this walkway. You can actually go up and see the turnstile in there, but obviously you've got to pay for it. See what I mean? You can go in and like go for like a tour. Look at that. That is so nice. The place is like a fairy tale, honestly. It literally is, I'm not even joking. I think what we've done today you could easily do in a few days and really take your time. We've been to some amazing places today, and this is just, I mean, look at it. Look at that. I mean, I don't know how much of this is like put on. I literally have no idea what this is. It's a toilet. All right, I need the toilet. We have about 10 minutes before we need to be at the car, because it's a 4-hour, 45-minute drive back to the airport, which is ridiculous. We've just stopped off at a rest place so we can kind of clear the car a little bit, because we have to go straight away to the car hire place and drop the car off. We've got a 4-hour drive now. Thank you for watching, guys. As always, please like and subscribe. We are a new channel and we're trying to grow as much as possible. I'll see you in the next one.